Good morning. It's Tuesday, October 8th, and while I find topics that cover a wide range of things that are going on in the world, I find myself most often drawn to the situation in the Middle East and the war that Israel has continued to engage in for over a year now. I find it difficult to avoid that topic since many in this world are against the Jew, and I am a Jew, and I feel that Israel must defend itself. But we've gotten to a point where the casualties on the other side are huge. And it's difficult to explain why one can stand up and say it's okay to kill over 40,000 Palestinians. And I don't think that's right that it went this far. But on the other hand, I don't see any reasonable solution either. Because antisemitism is not going away. And it hovers over this war continually. And so I must look at this in a slightly different light, especially when the Muslim world's leader, Ali Khamenei, called on the world's Muslim countries to unite against their common enemy of Israel. So there's great animosity throughout that section of the world, and there's animosity throughout most of the sections of the world towards the Jewish people and the Jewish government in Israel. And Israel is stuck in a terrible situation because they know that they must be strong militarily and they must defend themselves. When you have the likes of Hamas and Hezbollah sitting on your door, constantly ready to attack you. So how can Israel step back from that? Without a rock-solid peace proposal, and without a rock-solid position against the atrocities that have been inflicted on Israel over the years, can they walk away without defending themselves? Absolutely not. And so it's a terrible situation that many women and children in Gaza have been killed along with the enemies who populate Hamas and Hezbollah and the Houthis. But what is Israel to do? What can Israel do to ensure that they will be safe? There were proposals for a 21-day peace ceasefire, so to speak. And it was September 26th, the day before Israel's Prime Minister spoke at the UN in New York. And he rejected the sponsored plan. And dozens of diplomats left the room because they didn't want to listen to Netanyahu. Is that the way that you can formulate a peace plan when many sectors of the UN population left the room? Now, the countries that belong to the UN, and I am not sure what the number is, but around the world there are 190 some odd countries. And very few of them are allies of Israel. And in many, many countries of the world, the population has never met or never seen a Jew. So Israel stands alone, a tiny nation that must defend itself at all costs. So what is the world going to do? They want peace. I am sure that Israel wants peace. And no other nation has reputation of providing wonderful things to the rest of the world. They outweigh the rest of the world when you look at the size of their population compared to great nations with millions, many millions of people like India, like Russia, like the U.S. But Israel has produced more good things for the world, percentage-wise of population, than any other country. So why? Why does this hatred continue? Why can't there be peace in that part of the world? And I'll tell you why. Because from the moment those children are born, they are taught to hate Israel. They are taught that we must eliminate the Jews from the world. And so I say, what can Israel do? They can't step back and stop defending themselves. It's a horrible situation, and I am too stupid to know the true answer to find the proper solution. But I'm proud of our country that we stand by Israel through thick and thin, even though there are many here that oppose them. So I'll leave you with those horrible thoughts this morning. Have a great day. Bye.